Thank you for joining us to learn. In this video, we'll be discussing the Fire Insurance Protection Smoke Index endorsement for grapes in California. This endorsement is also known as FIP-SI. We'll answer two questions in this video. How much indemnity would be paid when there's a loss? And how does RMA determine a county has experienced smoke events? How much indemnity would be paid when there's a loss? Let's say you're a grower who has a grape policy with a 75% coverage level. The expected value of your crop is $400,000. The liability of your grape policy is $300,000. You also purchase the FIP-SI endorsement. FIP-SI provides an additional band of coverage up to 95% of the expected crop value. In this case, FIP-SI covers an additional 20% of your expected crop value. The FIP-SI liability for this example is $80,000. RMA determines that your county has 32 smoke events during the insurance period. Given your coverage level and the number of smoke events, the actuarial documents indicate you have a payment factor of 100%. So the FIP-SI indemnity payment due to you is $80,000. On the other hand, what would your FIP-SI indemnity payment be if your county has 30 smoke events? In this case, you would have a payment factor of 86.1%. The indemnity payment due to you is $68,880. And what if your county has 12 smoke events? In this case, your county has not met the county loss trigger of 13 smoke events. As a result, there is no indemnity payment. If you want additional information about the indemnity calculation, please speak with your crop insurance agent. How does RMA determine a county has experienced smoke events? RMA uses the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA's Hazard Mapping System smoke data, which is published daily. Using satellite imagery, NOAA analysts draw polygons around smoke plumes and identify them as heavy, medium, and light density. RMA determines if any part of a heavy smoke density polygon intersects a county, then the day is considered to have a smoke event for that county. Here's an example to show how RMA determines a smoke event. The heavy smoke density polygon is shown as an orange-colored polygon. The heavy smoke density polygon is overlaid on top of the counties. Any insurable county that intersects with the heavy smoke density polygon for that day would qualify for one smoke event. In this case, Merced, Madera, Fresno, Kings, and Tulare counties qualify for a smoke event for this day. At the end of the insurance period, RMA adds up the number of smoke events for each county. It's important to remember that RMA does not collect the data used to determine a smoke event. That data is provided by NOAA. If you want to learn the details about how smoke events are determined, please review the Smoke Index data provisions. The Smoke Index data provisions are the rules established by RMA to determine a smoke event and are incorporated into your policy. Your crop insurance agent should provide you a copy of these if you want to review or ask questions prior to purchasing this coverage. They're also available on the RMA website. We appreciate you joining us today. Visit the RMA website to learn more, or talk to your crop insurance agent. To find a crop insurance agent, use the agent locator tool at the link on your screen.